Good morning, my beautiful IP Resilience family and friends. I hope you woke up today with a great time and with a great move. And I hope you have also like your dreams. If you don't, I hope by the end of this segment, you will be able to be rekindled and your dreams will be able to come closer to your heart. So in front of me, I have just such a person. And for me, there's no better compliment, there's no better accomplishment than knowing that people right now are reaching out to me to be on my show. And in front of me, I have a Dr. Nicholas Salinas, who is a doctor of physical therapy and an owner of the functional movement therapy. Nicholas, how are you this morning?
I'm so good. It's so good to be here, Ilona. How are you?
I am blessed. I am so excited to interview you. Right now, I don't have anybody in my show who have been the doctor of the physical therapy. So I like to find these special brilliant minds to showcase. And here you go. You found me, so you will be able to share your story. And you have a very special, touching story that resembles not just only for my life and in my life, but I think it will also touch many people who are going to be listening to this. So, Dr. Nicholas, can you please share about your passion? Why did you choose this path to become a physical therapist? And what was your goals, the dreams from the childhood? So please share about that.
Yeah, thanks for asking. Such a great question. I feel like this path really chose me. We've got medicine in my family. My mother's a nurse practitioner. She actually works with oncology, so female cancers. It's just in my blood. I've always loved the idea of helping people, being there to get them back on their right path. And my passion is getting people back to doing what they love in life. You know, maybe that's been taken from them with an injury or an illness. And I love seeing that smile on their face when they accomplish those goals and just hold life to its fullest. So that's always been my goal.
And you had also some kind of endurances and some issues entering to the universities, and it resembles so much with my story. And today I'm unshamedly sharing that, because before that it was such a big issue for me to share that I was rejected to enter to the universities because of the certain political discrepancy, because I was affiliated with my last name. That's it. So what about you, Dr. Nicholas? I know you have the same issue, a little bit more intense. So share about that.
Yeah, so despite always wanting to be a physical therapist and working my tail off, I had to put myself through school. So I was holding down a full-time job while working full-time. And we can only do so much with how much energy we have. So I really wanted that 4.0, but with the time I had taking biology and psychology classes, I didn't get it. And physical therapy school, I'm from Texas, and physical therapy school in Texas, getting into it is so competitive. There were 600 to 800 applicants for 30 seats, and I just wasn't at 4.0. And so I was told by many different schools that I should go be a massage therapist or a yoga teacher or something else without the doctoral level. But I knew that my passion, my purpose was to help people at a very high level. And so I just didn't give up. So I actually hold on to those rejection letters very close to my heart, because they did fuel me for so many years. And I'm not ashamed to say I didn't get in on the first try or the second try. It's okay. Because what I have done is taken those no's and allowed me to help so many other people, because I just kept learning. Nobody can stop you from learning, right? Nobody can stop you from bettering yourself. They might keep you out of those doors for a little bit, but how much of the extra can you do to make them not be able to tell you no anymore?
You know what? I cannot resemble even more with you than with the power of no. I stand by it. I wrote the book about power of no, what it does in my life. And I love the word that you used, fuel. Every single no in my life fueled me, because I have learned that the best leader, or the determined person, is different, because he takes or she takes every no and changes into next.
Yeah.
And that's what I love, because people are hungry, just like you, to persevere. Because deep down in you, you knew that you cannot be settled for the massage therapist. You are meant to be more. You need to be a Dr. Nicholas. You saw that, you felt it, you went for it, and I commend you for that. So I want you to talk to maybe to some people out there who are struggling with entering to the universities, who have been getting rejections letter one after another. So what do you want to tell to those people right now?
Yeah, I think personally for me, what got me in and beyond was doing a lot of extra work that was unpaid, a lot of the affiliate work I showed up to the clinic. I got all the kinds of extra. I did so much extra on top of what was required for the grades, on top of what was required. So one of the requirements was to go and do some monitoring within the clinic, 100 hours. I went in with 2,500. So
Wow.
slightly over the norm. Yeah, where the kids who did a little more, we did 150. 2,500 hours of observation time within the clinic before I had ever stepped foot as an actual practitioner. That really tells you how much I love being in the clinic. It was just, that is where my passion was. And by the end of that, I went and was telling actually the young physical therapist what the progressions of the activities were, what to be looking for, because they had done the book work, but they hadn't done the actual real, it seemed what progressions were for patients in the clinic. So I was a big resource for them before I was an actual practitioner.
My goodness, 2,500. Yeah, it was a little bit slightly over what they asked for, but I can see that you were hungry enough. And the person that finds the mission and purpose in life, I feel that they are the happiest people, because
Right.
they know their calling, they're going for it, and they are doing what they feel that they're meant to be doing, and there's no price to it. And that's why I encourage people to find their purpose in life and go after their dreams, because there is no value of doing what you love and loving what you do. No money can compensate that. How many people are in offices right now sitting behind their desk and just cannot wait, when the time will be over, they can go home, and they go home and they have to go back again to the same work, and they do over and over, and they're so unhappy. Time goes by, they're retired, and they're like, now I get to do what I love to do. I'm like, what about those years?
The 4 years
Don't
you spent in
waste
the
it.
office space.
Yeah, so it's
Absolutely. And
just like
reconnecting to
that.
that mission so often is so vital, right? Don't just say that's my mission and then, okay, great, I know what I'm going for. But I actually reconnect to our purpose and mission daily, and make it a daily part of my practice and devotional, where it is just becomes it's internalized so deeply that anytime I talk to somebody, they're going to feel the difference.
Yes. I think that you, just knowing you and just learning a lot about you right now, and the viewers will be second to that too, because like I think you make a difference not because it's your job. You're doing it because you really want to make a difference with your patients and such. And I know that they are seeing lots of difference in their lives, because you really try to connect with them and help them, and not just putting your smarts and your academics into it, but also your life purpose in their lives. And I think this is more than just a value, more than insurance covers. I'm sure they get lots of things with that. So talk to me about maybe like one or two examples from your patients. How did they feel about what is their feedback about you?
Well, more so than anything, they say it's nice to know that somebody cares. That's it. That's a compliment I got the other day, and it's true. I want to see my clients and patients succeed more than anything. And from big injuries, sometimes it takes a lot to really recover fully, to where with traditional care, you get to 75, 85% better. Insurance says you're good enough, and then we never see you again, and we never get that formal goodbye or what's the next step or next plan. And that's where we had to create this business to do something different. We want to see you succeed. So if you got hurt at 100%, then 100% isn't good enough. We need to take you to 150% so that you're able to achieve those big goals, right? Like running a marathon, doing the triathlon, you know what that's all about. And really making sure that that stuff, that's what makes life worth living, right? Feeling that rush again, not just saying okay, good enough. That's not enough.
Yeah, that's awesome that you are trying to really actually help your client to achieve that awesomeness versus okay. And sometimes not every client knows where's my best. Sometimes they think 75% of being good is exactly where they need to be, but you say no, this is not where, that's not the norm. So this is where you need to be, and that's where you're taking them. And that's amazing. Somebody that can trust the doctors, physicians, because right now age, everything is so closed up. We are paying attention to our health with this COVID situation as well too. So trust either usually goes up or goes down. People are confused what to do, what they need to do. So how did COVID play the role in your practices, in your time?
Yeah, that's another great question. I think there's a couple different avenues here. First is we've always been about preventative medicine. Prehab over rehab has been one of our sayings since we started. And really looking ahead at what could happen. Okay, if your tires are bald, you're going to change your tires. You're not going to wait till you have a flat and you're on the side of the road. So we do preventative screenings with a lot of our patients. And I think physical therapists should take over your yearly physical from the doctors, because this is what we do. Right. And so we can prevent injuries from happening ahead of time. So I've been saying that, and we can talk to you about your sleep, your nutrition, your hydration, your movement, and what quality those are all doing. And by maintaining a healthy immune system, do you immediately boost, your chances from not getting COVID or not getting a severe case of it? So that's been number one. Number two, we started our business in 2018 because I knew that people needed answers quicker. And better answers, right? We have technology here. Let's use it for the good of people to get them out of pain or out of injury sooner. So we've been doing telehealth since before telehealth was cool. And we've only dialed in those processes since COVID, because now we've recognized it's now an understood and norm. So it helped to push us forward as an understood and type of medicine that people can heal themselves, and we give the guidance you need to recover from all kinds of injuries from head to toe.
I wrote a book about, the health, and overall. So I touch a lot about these things, but I also base my book on the quote of the Hippocrates that said that let thy food be thy medicine. And also I speak about the preventative things, and I also want to echo on what you said about people usually going to the doctors when something is aching, and they don't understand that you need to there is a way to stop you to go into the emergency to the doctor if you prevent, if you do so many things behind the scene, like take care of your immune system, make sure you hydrate enough, make sure you do the exercises and eat the right food. And sleeping is important, especially nowadays too. So all of those things are balanced in your life, that you don't have to rush into the hospital because doctor, what do I do? There's so many things doctors can do to save it. But there's so many damages already has been done behind the scenes. So yes, I agree that, doing some preventative work behind the scene in your life on a daily basis, you don't have to wait till you are cannot get up from your bed to do this, to take care of your health. No, the health starts today. The health starts the day you are born. What you eat, how you sleep, how much you sleep, even the people you hang out with. Negative people can completely destroy your mindset and also make this the stresses, also the work, it also influences and impacts your life. So I really thank you for what you are doing, and that your message is going to go across. And I'm going to also put your bio, put your information, put your links down below, so people will be able to, find you, connect with you, even come and see you and get well and get all the tools that you are sharing with them to themselves. They can speak with you, touch you, shake their hands and see the smile and see this energy that you bring in their life. So, and last minute, I want to give you maybe this last moment and a minute, I want you to speak to some person who is struggling right now with their maybe mindset, with their health. So what would you tell them right now to encourage it?
Yeah, to you who has been struggling with injury for a while, maybe it's a big back injury or something that's derailed you from your plan for your life. Winning that race is going to start up here. Winning that race really starts with setting your mentality to the right frame, and that may be a daily start or minutes by minute, hour by hour. It's gonna change, but you need to get your mindset right so that you can do the right things physically to start to help yourself to heal. Your body knows how to heal. It was meant to heal. It can heal when you get your mind right, put the right plan into place, and stay accountable to your goals. That's as simple as it is. And if anybody out there needs a hand with understanding where the next best step for them is, we also offer free phone calls, connection calls, to all of our clients before they join. There's no cost, there's no obligation, but it's just our way of giving back and saying, who can we help? What do you need? And what is the next best step for you? And that's just how I think that medicine should be run and how business should be run, for long-term success, because this is healthcare that cares. It's healthcare that cares about you and your success.
I love it. I'm so happy that we got connected. So you will be able to even like offer them like a free phone calls. And this is what this show is all about, to connect with people, to give them solution, to give them some kind of hope, to give them, another like rekindling so they can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And please, guys, take advantage of these free phone calls and connect with the Dr. Nicholas today if you can, because they are there to help you. And he will be able to provide you with lots of like practical and effective tools that you will be able to have it and use it for throughout your entire life. So thank you so much, Dr. Nicholas. I am so happy that we got this moment to talk to each other and to share with the viewers about who you are and some of the practical tools that you can provide for them. So until then, I want you guys to stay happy, healthy, and blessed. It was Ilona from the IP Resilience. Always follow your dreams.